Well, good morning. It's Tuesday. A little overcast, but really, really nice this morning for July the 1st. Not as hot as it was yesterday. It seems like the humidity went down. But anyway, want to get on here and talk to you a little bit about worship today as far as our devotion. John chapter 4, verse 23 and 24, Jesus is speaking to the Samaritan woman, and he says, "But the hour come, and now is, when the true worshiper shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth, for the Father seeketh such to worship him. God is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth." He said that in response to the Samaritan woman gave a objection to a place of worship, and Jesus said, the time has now come where we worship sincerely. Worship's not limited to a place. We get up this morning, we're listening to the birds, and we're enjoying the morning, and we know we're worshiping the Lord this morning. We worship the Lord with our day. Worship's not confined to Sunday morning, or we call it Sunday morning worship, which is good. We worship there, but our worship on Sunday should flow out every day of our lives as we read the Word, as we go about our day, as we spend time with the Lord. Our worship is what we can give to him, not what we can get. Job modeled this perfectly when he lost everything. And in Job chapter 1, it says that he fell down and worshiped and says, "Naked came I into this world, naked will I leave, blessed be the name of the Lord." Job knew, though he was in the midst of the deepest storm of his life, that worship is not limited to his circumstances, what God gives, but who God is. He understood who God is. When everything is stripped away, because once again, we came into this world with nothing, we'll leave with nothing. When everything was stripped away, he knew God. He knew who God is. So the thought about this is true worship. Worship in spirit and in truth. The word spirit, genuinely, sincere, who we really are in our spirit, in our soul, led by the Holy Spirit. But in truth, who God is, who Christ really is according to the Scriptures. Not who we want him to be, not this person we create that meets our needs. No, who God is. Worship him for who he is. Get in the Word. Know who he is. Worshiping him in spirit and in truth. That's the thought. And in giving your bodies as a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable to God, being transformed. That's the essence of worship, because be careful. We live in this consumer society to where we can sit back and say, what can we get, not what can we give. Worship is giving of ourselves. Worship him today in spirit and truth as you go about your Tuesday. Happy July 1st. Have a great day. Lord bless you.